3. What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
Nothing happened. Everything is fine. Nothing happened at all. Period. We're here with an... Yes. These are not the droids you're looking for. All right. That's the wrong thing we're reacting to. We're not reacting to anything Star Wars. We got RWBY, as you can see. Nothing Star Wars related at all. So we're reacting to RWBY, episode 8. I'm going to be doing this one by itself because it is a extended episode, I guess you could say. But just kind of going... Excuse me. Just to let you know, the length of this episode is probably going to be the average of any from like volume 2 on.
Okay.
So, just kind of getting prepared. We're not going to do multiple ones all the time. So, all right. Having said that, last time we watched episodes 6 and 7. In that order, not 7 and 6, and that would be weird if we watched it that order. So, what happened?
Just like 10.
Yeah, we had RWBY and Weiss have an argument.
Yep.
We had...
Get lost in the woods.
Yes, get lost in the woods. We had Yang and Blake take on some Ursas, or Bear Grimm. That's something that you wouldn't know unless you read the supplemental behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, they were Bear Grimm.
Yeah.
And Yang went Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And did
because
a Killer Instinct style ultra
strand
combo.
Of hair.
Yes,
a single strand of hair fell, and everyone was like, "Oh, crap's about to go down."
Yes. Yeah, and she did a Killer Instinct style ultra combo.
Yep.
And let's see, we had a gigantic scorpion.
Yes.
That Jean lovingly found in a cave.
Yes.
And very obviously said, "This is not the relic."
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Yep.
Way to object identify. We also had, after the beatdown of the bears, we had Yang and Blake finally get to the temple and pick up a knight off of a pedestal.
Was funny horse? Is that what you said?
Pretty little, something like a Pretty Little Pony or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Now I do have a question about that actually.
Okay.
Not the Pretty Little Pony, but Jean.
You want something like that? Go watch My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Or My Little Pony the movie. I actually really enjoyed that. Surprising. Don't judge.
Hey, there's bronies out there. Yeah.
I'm not a brony. I didn't like the TV show or anything, but I watched the movie and I was like, this is a musical. I can be down for this. But, okay, so Jean and Pyrrha.
Uh-huh. Jean and Pyrrha.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but in the last episode, or episode 6, I mean.
Okay, episode 6. Okay.
Pyrrha unlocked Jean's aura.
Okay.
The way she described it was similar to almost like a, don't attack me, Spidey sense. Where it's supposed to act like a warning system or whatever?
To a certain extent, yes.
Why didn't it work on the Scorpion?
Because it's Jean.
Fair enough. Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Because
I was just like,
Jean.
shouldn't he have been like, womp, womp. Oh wait, no, I probably should not touch this giant yellow floating thing in front of me. I was thinking about that, but I wanted to let it permeate before I asked the question and looked stupid.
Well,
it didn't work.
The thing is, with Jean, you know, as you could probably tell, mainly by Pyrrha's explanation in that particular episode, a lot of the people that by this time has already unlocked their aura, and they're more comfortable in using it or whatever. He just got it unlocked. I mean, it's like, you know, you read the book to how, you know, like for those, you know, in the U.S., you have the book for your individual states for taking your driver's license. Yeah. You read the book just once, and then, you know, then they you're immediately set into a car and said, "Here's the driving test."
Right. Okay.
You're like, what do I do? You know, you're not gonna really know what to do. That's why they, you know, you get the book, you study the book, you do your practice test. You know, you're driving with licensed adults. Let's get that.
21 or over.
Yes, 21 or over. At least here in the state of Arkansas. You get to know your own state's individual laws. Don't go by ours, okay?
Yeah.
You can't get in trouble for following our laws in your own state.
Don't say Drew and Chris told you to. That is not what just happened at all.
I am not a lawmaker whatsoever. I
am a lawbreaker, but we're not going to talk about that. For legal
I'm
reasons,
a wheel watcher. Oh, sorry.
Wheel watcher.
All right, so
song just popped in my head, but I'm not gonna sing it. Let's see. Yeah, so Jean and Pyrrha are playing with the scorpion, and Jean lets out a blood-curdling scream, to which Yang looks over in their direction from across the forest and says, "Some girl's in trouble." And
yes.
At that point, well, not quite at that point, maybe like 20 seconds later or however time works in this universe, she turns around and Blake is just staring at the sky with a blank look on her face and total confusion. Camera pans up and all you see is Ruby flying in.
Falling in.
Falling, yes. I meant flying as in like...
Or if you go by Buzz Lightyear, this is not flying, it's falling with style.
Yes.
All right.
Or if this was a Star Wars reference, I never crash. I land excitedly.
Yes.
So
that was Hera Syndulla, for those who don't know who it is. Yes.
Episode 8.
Yes, episode 8. Let's get into this before we get too off the rails and
like
get
we
into a
have
wrong reaction.
every other episode so far.
Well, we have been on task every single moment. Editing proves that.
Totally professional.
Sudden. Sorry.
Ruby!
Good.
Uh-oh.
I told you this was a terrible idea! We're fine! Stop worrying! I am so far beyond worrying! In a good way? In a bad way? In a very bad way! Well, why don't we just jump? What are you, insane?
Yes.
Oh, you insufferable little red! Blake, did you hear that? What should we do?
I forgot that happened. Oh, the doggy chasing the stars.
Hey, Ruby. Did your sister just fall from the sky?
Oh.
Aw, it's broken.
Nora? Please. Don't ever do that again.
And she's gone.
I'm queen of the castle.
Oh my god!
Nora!
Nora!
Coming, Ren.
Did that girl just ride in on an Ursa?
Kira!
Whoa.
Ruby!
Ruby? Yang! Nora!
Nora!
Did she just run all the way here with a Death Stalker on her tail?
I can't take it anymore! Can everyone just chill out for 2 seconds before something crazy happens again?
1,000 to... Oh, no.
Yang?
What?
How could you leave me? I said jump.
She's gonna fall.
She'll be fine.
She's falling.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Just dropping in.
Looney Tunes.
Oh God.
My hero.
My back.
My back.
Great, the gang's all here. Right together. Not if I can help it.
What?
Okay.
Ruby, wait!
I'm not gonna be able to take notes.
Don't worry. Totally fine. Ruby!
Oops.
Ruby, get out of there! I'm trying! Ruby!
Whoosh.
You are so childish. Lice and dim-witted and hyperactive, and don't even get me started on your fighting style. And I suppose I can be a bit difficult, but if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do this together. So if you quit trying to show off, I'll be nicer. I'm not trying to show off. I want you to know I can do this. You're fine. Normal knees.
Normal knees.
Whoa.
I would move before the thing defrosts.
So happy you're okay.
Guys, that thing's circling back. What are we gonna do?
Look, there's no sense in dilly-dallying. Our objective is right in front of us. She's right. Our mission is to grab an artifact and make it back to the cliffs. There's no point in fighting these things.
Run and live. That is an idea I can get behind. Time we left.
Right. Let's go. What is it?
Hmm.
Nothing.
Well, that's great. Oh man, run!
It's free.
Yup.
Nora, distracted.
Grenade launcher.
With hearts.
Yes.
Go, go!
Man, we gotta get over there. They need help.
Let's do this.
Yeah, but I can't make that jump. Whoa!
She has a hammer.
I see that.
Oh wait! No, no, no!
What?
Oops.
It's covered up. Look. Then let's hit it with everything we got.
When Pyrrha throws her mighty shield.
Right? Oh, they even did that too.
Whee!
Did he get injured or is he just out of breath?
He's just out of breath.
Oh, okay.
And Yang can punch a bird out of the air.
Yeah.
Of course you would come up with this idea. Think you can make the shot? Can I? Of course I can.
Wow.
Well, that was a thing.
Russell Thrush, Arden Winchester, Dove Bronzewing, Sky Lark. The four of you retrieve the Black Bishop pieces. From this day forward, you will work together as Team Cardinal, led by Carden Winchester. John Ark, Lai Ren, Kira Nikos, Nora Valkyrie. The four of you retrieve the White Rook pieces. From this day forward, you will work together as Team Juniper, led by Sean Ark.
Huh? Led by?
Congratulations, young man.
Whoa.
And finally, Blake Belladonna, Ruby Rose, Weiss Schnee, and Yang Xiao Long. The four of you retrieve the White Knight pieces. From this day forward, you will work together as Team Ruby, led by Ruby Rose.
I'm so proud of you.
It looks like things are shaping up to be an interesting year.
Ooh. Oh, looks like we're getting to get some more. Oh, hey, it's Roman Tortrick. He's back again.
Smoking's bad for you.
Open it. We're gonna need more men.
All right.
Oh, they use him in the animation.
Yes.
Okay. So I
That
did not
was-
take notes at all.
Yes, it was pretty much strictly action.
Yeah.
You know, and then we're in the middle.
So Jean ran into Ruby midair.
Well, he was thrown. Yes.
Yeah, I was talking about they ran into
Yes.
each other.
Yeah, they ran into each
collided.
other. Yes. We had got to finally see Nora's weapon, which
Yep.
is a...
Purple grenade launcher. Pink.
I would say
Pinkish purple.
pink and gray grenade launcher that can transform into a hammer.
Yes.
And this first, I guess you can say, battle that all of the, I guess, 8 main protagonists kind of had to,
Yep.
Team Juniper now dealt with the Scorpion, and Team Ruby dealt with the giant flying bird thing. So, that.
I was digging the slingshot move.
Yes.
The slingshot was kind of cool. I didn't understand Weiss's response. Like, the way she worded it, I feel like was odd.
Which one?
Of course, it's you that would come up with this idea.
Oh, well, because there was that one little blip scene there where Ruby says, "Oh, I have an idea. Cover me."
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But, okay, it took a long time to set up that fight, to set up that move then, because I didn't understand why Weiss was the one that was the
Excuse me.
crucial part of the shot.
Right. Well, because of her abilities, she can, like, either speed up people or slow them down or whatever, and she can hold that in a place where, the tension is built, and then release all that kinetic energy can just rocket Ruby off.
Sorry, a lot happened. I'm trying to remember it all.
Yes, I mean, it was a pretty much action-packed episode.
Team Juniper's being led by John.
Yep. Ruby by Ruby.
Yeah. Weiss. It zoomed in on her face, but I couldn't tell if that was pride or if that was
shock.
Frustration.
It was shock, mostly, is what it was. Like, But, it just panned quickly over to Ruby, and, but,
and
her
then
mouth
came
did drop.
over and congratulated her.
Yes.
Didn't show Blake's reaction at all.
Well, I figure Blake is more indifferent at this point. Like, oh, okay.
I was going to say, I bet a lot of them have completely changed their opinion about Ruby after watching her take down that bird.
Yeah.
Ren, Nora, John, and Pyrrha are Team Juniper.
Yes.
So Ren and Nora got to stay together. Woohoo!
Yeah. Like that wherever split them up.
I figured they would have stayed together, but I thought storyline wise, putting them on different teams, because obviously it didn't show it, but there was other first years.
Yes.
They were going through the same initiation.
Yeah, there were. We kind of cut in the middle of that
award ceremony.
Yeah, award ceremony, naming ceremony.
Yeah.
And we saw another team there, and I'm sure there was plenty others.
What they call them again? Team.
Oh, the first team that we Cardinal.
Team Cardinal,
C&D.
led by Cardin.
Cardin Winchester. Yeah.
Yeah. I get the feeling that we're going to meet him at some point, because what's the point in naming him first and last name if we don't?
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's episodes down the road.
Right.
We're not gonna get into that, and I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Golly,
So-
that was a lot.
Yeah. It was very, very. I keep saying that it was action packed.
We got Nora's first weapon. We got to see
Yes.
Ren fight. We've seen Pyrrha fight.
Actually, saw Jean in the fight just a little bit. He really didn't. I mean, he did block the shield, but that was pretty much setting up, kind of what. And then kind of got the directing near Pyrrha to throw her shield at the dangling stinger of the
and
scorpion.
and he was doing all of this. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but they said he didn't have his gear this whole time, right?
No, he had
He had his
the
armor,
gear,
but he doesn't have his gear.
well,
his weapon.
His sword and shield is his weapon. Yeah.
I could have sworn they made a point to say that he couldn't get in his locker.
Well, there was that one scene a couple episodes ago where he was just trying to find his locker.
Right.
That was about it.
Yeah.
And obviously he did find it, so.
Okay. I was thinking for some reason that his sword was like his temporary weapon, and then once he actually got to Beacon and got in class and everything, he was going to build himself in a better one.
No, that's his.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And if, I don't know, it was stated back in, I think, whenever we first actually had a conversation with him.
Yeah, episode 2.
He mentioned that it was like his great-grandfather's or something like that.
Yeah.
That he used in some war a long time ago. So,
okay.
Let's see. We had a lot of different kind of just kind of showcasing. This episode was kind of showcasing, all the different techniques that each of the characters, especially the ones that we hadn't seen really, which mainly was like Nora to a certain extent. I think we did see a little bit of Ren when he was fighting the snakes.
Yeah.
Well, the one.
While Nora watched from the trees.
She was pretending to be a sloth, okay?
Yeah, that grenade launcher would have come in real handy in that fight, though.
But,
Anyways,
you can see why Nora is one of my favorite characters. She's just so happy-go-lucky and just can lay down a heavy hammer on people's heads.
Yeah. I'm the queen of the castle.
Yes.
Yeah, another thing. All of them got their own stuff. The horsies went to Team Juniper, and the castles went to Team RWBY.
Other way around, but yeah.
I thought it was...
No, Nora was the one who had the rook, essential.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and
yeah,
then,
that's right.
yeah.
Okay. My bad.
And then
'cause they
RWBY
said-
picked up the other knight.
Yeah, so my question is, they were all yellow. Why did they call them white?
Because on your traditional chessboard, you have the black and the white pieces there. Granted, this was like gold and black. Probably they did it for color-wise, so it'll stand out a little bit more against the background.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Just,
Okay.
For
Artifacts
a
are
technical...
shiny.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So, Team White Castle.
Okay.
Two
All right.
different things. Two different things. Wow.
Not sponsored.
Harold and Kumar. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna quit trying to figure out their team names. It's Team RWBY and Team Juniper. That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know if the artifacts actually meant anything significant, or if it
Other
was
than
just
the fact that
them completing the task.
Completing the task, yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. And it also, because if you go back and you watch the episodes again, you'll see that Yang picks up the first night, and then RWBY picks up the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a matching pair.
Right.
Yuck. Nora picks up the first rook, and I think Pyrrha picks up the second.
Oh, okay.
No, Jean picks up the second.
I was gonna say Jean.
Jean picks up the second because him and RWBY grabbed them at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that made them a match. So yes.
Nora is queen of the castle.
Yes, Nora is queen of the castle,
And
and Ren is please don't do this again.
Yes.
So yeah, that was like one of the first big fights in the entire series. I mean, we had the little skirmish with RWBY at the beginning, with the robbers, and then maybe we had Yang and Blake, well, mainly Yang doing the little bears.
Yeah.
But this is like the big major fight, the first one.
That encompassed all of them working together, strategy and teamwork, and developing a battle plan.
Yeah.
Now, the very end of the episode, Ginger Dude is back.
Roman Torchwick,
Thank you.
Roman Torchwick, yeah. He is in looks like a warehouse somewhere, and with a very GTA-esque heist map
that says,
on the wall.
That says either Vale City or City of Vale, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And then cops in a section. And
it says, cops, do not enter.
Yeah. Okay. So,
And I guess because, and I don't know if this is just a Monty thing or if it's just me reading too much into it, but it seems like whoever the last person was to speak in the show is the first frame you see in the animated credits. That's
I don't know.
just something I've noticed.
I haven't paid attention to that. Honestly.
The last episode it was Yang, and then it went into Yang's picture. This one it's Roman, and you see Roman.
Yeah.
And smoking is bad for you.
Even if it is just a cigar. But you don't really smoke, you just puff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But don't pass. That's different. Cut that out. That was bad.
That's a different kind of smoke.
We're just not gonna even. We're gonna right here. And
Fortunately,
3, 2,
please.
1.
Sorry. Okay.
I don't have any other thoughts. That was a lot to take in, and my brain is melted.
Okay. Yes. And then I will say this: we are halfway through the season.
Oh my goodness! It feels like nothing's happened, but yet everything has
A lot has happened.
They're still in their first day of school.
Yes. Well,
Halfway through the season.
Yes, things have happened. You know, they got put into their respective teams.
Yes.
And they fought 2 giant monsters.
Yes, and they're still in their first day of school.
Yes. But by the time they get here, they would have been prepared for that. Because, like, you know, we kind of, equate it, there's the high school and this is like college.
Yeah.
So they would have already been accustomed to some of this.
No, I'm referring to it took 8 episodes to do the first day of school. You know what other show takes 8 episodes to do 1 day of school? Phineas and Ferb, because they spend the whole time on summer vacation.
Okay. I can't attest to that because I think I've maybe seen a whole grand total of maybe 4 episodes of that show.
Oh, the whole show is set during summer. They never go to school. They never go back to school. It says there's 104 days of summer vacation.
The only thing that I know... And
there was 5 seasons.
Okay, and that's I guess they planned it out in 104 episodes exactly. Hope maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have to do the research.
Somebody will know in the description. Or
Dan Povenmire, please answer that question.
The only thing I really know about is Perry the Platypus is a secret agent, actually. And that's about it. I don't know how well an actual platypus would be as a household pet. You would probably have to check your state and local wildlife laws for that. I think here in Arkansas, you can't have something like that as a pet. If you have a rescue license, you can heal and release. So, if anybody out there was thinking of having a platypus as a pet, check your... Yeah. We're not going to be responsible for you getting in trouble. So,
again, don't listen to us.
Yes.
All we do is watch shows and talk about them.
Yes. And then obviously get off course.
Obviously.
I mean, I guess you could have a bird as a pet and a scorpion as a pet if you really, really wanted to. I don't know why.
I know people that have birds and scorpions as a pet.
At the same time?
Yeah. One's in a terrarium and the other one's in a cage.
Okay. Alright.
That's actually the most common thing you could possibly say. It's like saying you can't have a dog and a cat at the same time.
Yes, you
but
can.
It's when they live together.
Yes.
That's when it's total anarchy.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
Again. If you don't get the reference, you're too young.
Or you haven't watched the movie yet, and you need to.
Yes.
The good one.
Both of them. And then Afterlife should be coming out sometime this year. After being delayed 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm looking
the second time, not their fault. But, anyways, the world decided to try to catch fire. So, yeah.
It did in some places. Yeah, I don't have anything else for episode 8.
I don't have anything else, and well, I have a lot actually, and I just can't say it. But so, I guess next time we're going to be doing, I think, according to our scheduling, we're going to probably be doing a couple more episode group. And, goodness, I am looking forward to, the future and seeing and letting you see how this show develops, on.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, eventually we will get to see my favorite character in the entire show up. So,
Plot twist, it's Roman Torture.
no, it's not Roman Torchwick.
He roots for the bad guys.
No.
It was a joke.
Still haven't seen the person yet. So, when we get there, I will definitely let you know.
Fair enough.
So, all right. I guess that's it.
Yep.
That's it. All right. Until next time, bye-bye and be blessed.